So here we go, and the Flex Pro is over, guys. And let's just be honest, we all knew that Neckzilla was going to win. His closest competitor at the Flex Pro weekend, guys, was Andrea Presti, who is not a bad pro. Always comes conditioned. He's huge upper body. But guys, if we look at the balance to start off with, Rubiel dismantled him. Look at the legs difference. Now, you might be a fan of Rubiel, you might not be, but what you can't deny is that he is a freak. He's got that freak factor. His conditioning, people complain about his conditioning, guys, but he wasn't bad. If we look at Rubiel in the side shots, not even compared to Andrea Presti, but just the side shots alone, they are world class. They're the best in the world. I honestly believe that that is a bold statement to make, especially when you've got people like Derek and Nick Walker, Samson. But guys, look at the obliques. I love the way it's so locked in at the abs. The side shots are amazing. If there's anywhere that Rubiel really needs to improve on, it's the back. It just looks like a big pile of diarrhea. It's got no detail. It's not wide enough. But his saving grace is obviously those massive legs, the sweeps on the quads. Like, I'll be honest, I've never seen anything like it. Yes, we've seen the likes of Tom Platz, Ronnie Coleman, those with huge legs. But this guy is like one of those bulls that's been infused with a bunch of gear, with a bunch of tren. I mean, we go to certain poses like this, you can't say that's a bad pose. That is a gargantuan pose. The abs and thighs. It's like Herculean. There's beauty to it, but he's still massive. It doesn't make sense, and the most muscular as well. He reminds me of like an ancient Greek character. He doesn't look human, and if you saw him on the street, you would be like, what the F is this? Because he does not look human, guys. But looking at him in the still photos, he's just so much bigger than anyone else. He's just done a Dubai Pro. And obviously we had some top tier pros there like William Bonac and Beth Ruse, Nathan Diasha. And guys, I honestly think that Rubiel should have placed higher, and if his condition was more locked in. This guy is a serious threat for the future. I honestly believe that. Yes, he's got that big split in the chest, which I don't like. It takes away from the fullness. But he's improved massively, especially on certain poses from the front shots. Can he be a top 6 Olympian? You let me know. What do you think? Guys, I just feel honestly that if he brings a good coach, and that if his mindset is elite, like Nick Walker elite, then Rubiel can go extremely far. And in other news, guys, we have some extremely spicy photos of Roelly Winklaar. I thought he was long retired, but obviously, look, he's been on TRT for a long time. He's obviously upped the ante now, guys, and Roelly's one of those guys that just responds to weights. He looks at weights and just grows. The arms are some of the best in history, guys, and let's not forget, Roelly in his prime was an absolute marvel. I mean, he had not just a huge size, but the balance in his physique, guys. He had everything. Conditioning was a problem with Roelly. Like, there's not too many shows. This is from 2018 in Prague, which is one of his better looks. But I always felt like Roelly obviously came with the gut. The gut was an issue. But when he came in condition like this one time, guys, his physique just flowed. The conditioning was there. He had obviously the freak factor, some of the best arms of all time. But do I think that Roelly will come back? Absolutely not. He's 47 years old, guys, and I think these guys understand that bodybuilding is such a short career. You're putting that much shit in your body, guys. It's not sustainable. It's really not. Everyone wants to be superhuman, but I think they realize that life is more important than bodybuilding. And I'm sure Roelly has sponsors. I'm sure he's made his money. So there's just no point to go on. But Roelly Winklaar, amazing bodybuilder, guys. And yes, I would like to see him do a Masters show. But I just think, what's the point? He's got nothing to prove. He's one of the greatest Olympians of all time, in my opinion. And yeah, he just needs to leave it there. So Roelly Winklaar, it's great to see that he's looking healthy. He's still huge, but that's about it. In other news, let's just stop and talk about the mutant Nick Walker. Nick Walker's about 15 weeks out now, guys, and he's obviously riding momentum from the New York Pro and Pittsburgh, which he should have won. I think Nick Walker is going to come even bigger, because every time I see him now, this isn't a normal guy. This is the mutant. He grows abnormally, guys. And even though he's on his way down, and even though he's just maintaining condition, he's getting bigger. But one place I do feel like he needs to improve if he's going to win the Olympia would be the back. I still think it needs more density, especially in the rhomboids, in the width. It's very detailed, but guys, he needs to improve the back if he's going to win the Olympia. The side is mind-blowing. I honestly think, guys, that this is going to be the best Nick Walker that we've ever seen. And that's why, again, I will continue to make videos. He is my 2025 Mr. Olympia champion, because I just don't see anyone being as complete. And I'll say it again, he's not pretty. His silhouette is not Sean Roden-esque. It's not a Flex Wheeler, but he is the abomination, and you cannot deny his completeness. But my question is to you guys, is honestly, in your own opinion, who do you think is more complete out of Hardy, Derek and Samson? Who is more complete than Nick Walker? Because Hardy, for me, lacks the freak factor. Yes, he comes crazy condition. Derek is he's well balanced. He doesn't have any knockout shots. But Derek is just a great champion because he's so well rounded. And Samson is obviously huge, but it doesn't bring condition. Whereas Nick, he brings the balance, he brings the freak factor, he always brings the condition. And if he improves the backs ever so slightly, he's unbeatable. What do you think? And last but not least, guys, we have a message from Ronnie Coleman's family. This is a post, or these posts are never posts I like to make, but let's just read it. It says, "We want to inform Ronnie's fans, supporters and the bodybuilding community that Ronnie Coleman was admitted to the hospital on this past Sunday morning due to a serious medical condition. He is currently receiving expert medical care and continues to show incredible strength and resilience." Obviously he does. He's the greatest of all time. Guys, there is a saying that no man or woman can be too powerful or too beautiful without disaster befalling. Ronnie Coleman was from a different universe. Not just how he looked on the Olympia stage, how he blew every competitor away in the 90s, but how he trained, guys. And you can't train like this forever. And it's certainly caught up on him. But guys, as that message said, he is a fighter. Ronnie Coleman's the greatest bodybuilder of all time, but it came at a cost. And I just feel like it's obviously caught up to him, guys, but he still trains. He still trains like a madman. And that's why he is the greatest, because he's a warrior. He's got that defiant spirit that never gives up. So what do you think, guys? Is this going to be the greatest Olympia that we've seen this year? Can Nick Walker beat Samson, Hardy and Derek? I want to know your thoughts and get back to me. And of course, like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.